Hello there, it's Ellie here, and today I would like to just talk a little bit more about recruiting on Facebook. Now this is something that we are going to be covering every Friday in our group, Simple Steps to Online Earning Success, and I already have the next week's event page created, so do feel free to pop over and join us there. And just to show actually that, we are doing various events in the group and, ideas to increase your sales, steps to success. That was one like just setting a little challenge. Can you beat me at promoting, basically? Because I like to try and make things a little bit more fun and a little bit more, help to motivate people and things like that in our group, as well as obviously doing the training. So today's video, I am going to basically talk a little bit more about what we were discussing yesterday in our part 2 of our Facebook training, and that was all about our using Facebook groups. Now I did actually do a live video in our training yesterday, and there we go. So that was me in my dressing gown. And yeah, so I did a video yesterday for a change, and yes, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the topics that we raised. So the first one was about how to use our Facebook groups, the actual work from home groups, in a better way, basically, to get referrals. So the first thing, I guess, is all about finding specific work from home groups. Now, if you don't know how to do this already, you literally just go to the search bar at the top of your Facebook and you put in something to do with working from home. So let's say work from home. Now, the ones that will come up for me are in UK and US, etc. Those are groups that I'm probably already a part of, but you can actually do a search for a specific country as well. I actually did one there for India. Let's have a look at that. And once you get the results, you'll want to change it along the top here. I'm currently seeing all the results, and you'll just want to change it over to groups. So just click on groups, and as you can see, then there are many groups actually that come up. There's a whole list here. So how do you actually decide what groups to join? The first thing I'm going to say is don't go crazy joining as many different groups as you can, because that's a surefire way to get banned by Facebook, and it's going to limit your posts more or less straight away, even if you don't get banned. So what you want to do is try and be a little bit more selective about the groups that you're actually joining. So what is a good group to join, and how do you find them? Well, the first thing that I will do is look at the number of members in the group and the number of posts are being made per day. Now this is quite a small group, and now small groups do not necessarily mean that they're not going to work for you. Actually, small groups can be quite good because group members can get to know each other a little bit better. And you will want to look for the number of posts that are being made per day as well. When you find a group that you're thinking about joining, then I would suggest that you actually click through and see if you can have a look and see what's actually going on in the group. So first of all, this header's looking quite professional actually, so I would imagine that it's quite an established admin here. And apologies if there's noises in the background. Every time I do a video, Molly decides to get up and starts sniffing at me and things. So if you don't know who Molly is, she's actually my dog. She's 16, so she lies sleeping most of the day, but every time I get on the video, she gets up and starts sniffing at me and making strange noises in the background. So anyway, Yeah, back to the groups. So what I will do is actually look at the activity in the groups and see what's going on. So first thing that I would look for is to see if there are any comments happening. And there are a couple of comments here, so that's quite good. That means that people are actually interacting with the posts that are being made. Although there's not a lot of activity actually going on in here. I think there's only the one post there that has any replies to it, any comments on it. Yeah, so there's not a lot going on in there. However, as I said, it is quite a small group, and so you might have the chance to sort of go in and link with some people in there because it's a little bit more intimate. Let me have a look at a larger group now. This is one that I have actually just sent a request to, and I'll explain why I've chose this one. So first of all, it's quite a large group, 9.7 thousand members. But the main thing is it's got 10 plus posts per day. So that made me have a look at it. The header is quite professional, so it looks like the admin probably knows a little bit more about what they're doing. And now I can't actually see the posts in here, but what I can see is that there were 39 new posts today, over 1,000 posts in the last 30 days. And over 400 new members in the past 30 days. The group was also created 3 years ago, so it is reasonably established, and I would say that that is probably going to be quite a good group that's definitely worth having a look at. So as I said, I have actually requested a join to that group. And let me have a look at another one. Let's see if we can find another one to join. You see, now there's one. There's 335 members in that group. However, there's only 5 posts a month. So, you know, that's not a group that's going to be very active for you. In comparison to this one, has 5 posts per day. Personally, I tend to look for ones that have sort of 10 plus posts per day. There's one there. However, that one looks like it's very much Bitcoin related. And these are other ones that I'm actually a member of already. Okay, so that's basically how I look for a group. Quite often there is a description below as well, which is worth checking out. Now this group, let me just have a look at this one. Okay, so this one, straight away, it looks like it's linked to a website, which means that the admin is probably pretty well established. And yeah, we've got some comments happening. There's some likes and things happening on the posts here as well. So that is another one that I would certainly consider joining. So what do you do then after you have joined? Oh, let me just show you actually how to join it, just in case you're not sure. You're literally just going to click on the join button. Let's click on this one, join, and there we go. Some of the groups will have some questions, and you know, it is worth adding your answers here. Well, this one obviously is asking if you want a call back from the admin. Personally, I'm not going to answer the questions here, but usually if you don't answer the questions, you won't actually get added to the group. So let's go on now and look at a group after you have joined. So this is one that I'm already a member of. And you might want to know how to find various people in the group. And certainly one of the things that came up for us is about how to find people who are sort of quite targeted really to your own opportunity. And I did discuss that a little bit in the live video. I will be discussing a bit more about that next week. And but you can actually see various things. For example, we know that this is the admin person, and she was in quite recently. She posted there on the 21st of May, which is good. Some people haven't posted for a very long time. There's a new group member. And there's another new group member. So there are ways to actually sort of study the advert that people have placed, and I will be discussing that a lot more next week. Do keep an eye out for, obviously there's one scam for sure. Well, yeah, earn $5,500 in 72 hours. Right, okay. I would agree that that's a scam, that one. So yes, we're going to be talking a lot more about analysing the actual adverts and ways that you can actually find people in the group that might be particularly interested in your opportunity. One of the things that you might like to do is just have a check and see how frequently somebody is actually posting. Now let's go and find some. There's a member who's not labelled as new. So let me show you how to have a look and see how often this person is actually posting. So you're just copying the person's name and then go over to the search this group box, pasting the name in and click. So I can see straight away that this person is posting quite regularly. They're also posting various different adverts. So to me, that's somebody that kind of knows what they're doing. And that's enough for me to actually go across and check out their their personal timeline. So I'll click on the name. And I can see some of her posts. So first thing, I'm quite interested in what this person's doing, so I will click on the follow. We have some posts here. She's got quite a few comments going on. So I would actually be looking for something that you can comment on. Here's a great one actually. Happiness cannot be travelled to, owned, earned, worn or consumed. It's a spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace and gratitude. Huge thanks to Revital You and the Fab Bunch I work with for changing me and showing me the way. So I'm just going to add a comment here. What a great post. Saw you in a work from home group and thought, oops, would help if I could spell properly, thought I would pop over and say hello. And that's it. That's literally what I would be doing, is just leaving a comment on the person's timeline. And I'll wait and see if she replies. So you might be wondering, well, how on earth is this going to be getting you referrals? Well, number one is getting referrals, getting new people onto your team is all about building relationships. It's not about sharing a referral link in as many different groups as you can. It is about actually chatting to people. And, you know, this is one way that you can actually get people to come over and certainly check out your own timeline and possibly start building that relationship. So that's the first part of the how to work in the groups training, and hopefully you find that useful today. And as I said, we will be going into a lot more detail about the how to analyze the actual posts and how to find people who are more interested or more targeted towards your own opportunity in the groups. So we will be doing that on Friday, next Friday, which is, what date? We'll be doing that on the 7th of June in our work from home group, which is Simple Steps to Online Earning Success. And I will add a link to our group below this video. Do pop over and join us. You'll be very welcome indeed. Until then, I will see you in another video, no doubt. And happy earning as always. Take care now. Bye.